Thank you for joining Wars of the Roses as we continue with Part 9, Lesson 8 of the Illuminated Faith, Mystical Interpretation of the Gospel of St. John by R. Swinburne Clymer. Lesson 8. He who lives for the body alone shall find death, but he who uses his body in obedience to the divine law shall find life. St. John, 2nd chapter, 18th through 25th verses. 18. Then answered the Jews and said unto him, What sign showest thou unto us, seeing that thou doest these things? The Jews, like men of the present, always wanted to be shown some man-given authority for every act. Fitness for a work was not recognized then any more than it is at the present day. In order to teach that which he held as truth, man had to be shown some authority from some other man or set of men. In order to heal, he had to have authority to heal, no matter how truly fitted he was to teach or to heal. Only man-given authority was recognized. 19. Jesus answered and said unto them, Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will rise it up. 20. Then said the Jews, 46 years was this temple in building, and wilt thou rear it up in 3 days? 21. But he spoke of the temple of his body. Jesus had reference to himself. He simply wanted to tell them that, even if they did destroy him, or rather, if they killed him, in 3 days he would arise again, and that the temple would be as completed as before. Jesus was taught in the East, and in the East, things have always been looked upon from two sides. The side that people generally consider as the only real, and the other side, the poetical or etherical, or the mystical, which is the only real, because it is the immortal aspect of things. Besides this, everything has a symbolic counterpart. As above, so below, was the law of Hermes. Consequently, we find that the body of man is the only real temple, for therein we must truly worship the Father, not by words called prayer, but by prayer which is true desire, and by deeds which have their beginning in true thought. Now the temple wherein God truly dwells is symbolized by temples of stone where mankind attempts to worship God through words of praise. These temples have their use and their purpose and are an honor to God when the service is an honor to him. Jesus had reference to the real temple, the body of man, but the Jews understood him to mean the temple building in which they worshipped. In order that the seeker after truth may understand this more fully, we again quote this verse and then follow it by 1 Corinthians, 3rd chapter, 16th through 17th verse. But he spake of the temple of his body. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? If any man defileth the temple of God, him shall God destroy. For the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are. This is an interpretation which gives no gainsay unless the scriptures are denied. 22. When therefore he was risen from the dead, his disciples remembered that he had said this unto them, and they believed the scripture and the word which Jesus had said. 23. Now when he was in Jerusalem at the Passover, in the feast day, many believed in his name when they saw the miracles which he did. It is very easy to believe in a man after we see him displaying power, but mere belief or faith in him will not give us like power. Only as we obey the same laws and as we live the same life and we make the same effort can we come in possession of the same power. Faith we need to have, for otherwise we will not put forth effort. However, faith without work, without effort, is dead. It is only through faith accompanied by effort that we can become and accomplish and achieve. 24. But Jesus did not commit himself unto them, because he knew all men. Having become illuminated and free from the selfishness of the flesh, Jesus could read the hearts of men. His intuitive powers being awakened, he could instantly feel whether a man or a woman was sincere. 25. And needed not that any should testify of man, for he knew what was in man. Experience is our best teacher. It is only as we know the passions, the strength, and the weakness of man that we can truly understand men. For that which is in one man is in all men, though in a greater or lesser degree. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Rosies. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.